Good. I know I look crazy right now, but honestly, this is exactly how all of our lives look. All this extra, when sometimes less is actually more. Like honestly, tell me right now, what do I need this for? What do I need this right here for? What do I need this bag on my head for? This is too much going on. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I want to tell you guys today. You know what I mean? Sometimes less is honestly more. I do not need none of all this right here. As I get into my message for y'all today, you feel me? I want to take all of this off because it's honestly not needed. You feel me? Even if you got one extra thing, it might be too much. You know what I'm saying? So let me take this off really quick. Because less is sometimes more. All right, now that I got y'all here, I could really talk to y'all about why I got this message that I have for y'all today, you know what I mean? Which is less is sometimes more. And the reason why I say this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I like when I do these Motivational Monday videos, and I know, you feel me? I ain't did one of these in a minute. By the way, my name is Lil Tone, if you guys are new to these Motivational Monday videos, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm saying like less is more is because like for like the past week, bro, I just had so much going on. Like I'm thinking like, dang, I'm getting all these like good outcomes. Like I'm just receiving phone call, you know what I mean? But at the same time, when I was like really sitting back with myself and reflecting, I'm like, all right, this mug, if I keep on doing all this extra stuff, you know what I mean? It's gonna make everything else that I'm trying to do cramp, basically is what I'm trying to say. Like every phone call that I receive, you know what I'm saying, the mugs, if I would have like accepted it, you know what I mean, or whatever it may have been, you know what I'm saying, if I would have decided to move forward with whatever it was, it would have like kind of made my whole entire schedule just cramped, you know what I'm saying, when I could have just been, well, I am, because I made the right choice, you know what I'm saying, because I was talking to God throughout the whole entire situation, like just asking for guidance to make the right decisions and all that, you know what I mean, but the reason why I'm getting at that is like I had so much different opportunities to go forward with in like the past week. But, you know what I mean, I could have said yes to every single one of them mugs. But then that would have made it to where I would probably get no sleep. I was gonna be stressed, like I was a whole bunch of other like overworked, you know what I mean? Like having to leave the crib every 10 seconds. When I get to the crib, probably only eat some food, then leave the crib again, you know what I'm saying? Then trying to make some time to go record this video, maybe want to take a trip or something. It's just like stuff would have been jam-packed, you know what I mean? So I just had to think about it, you know what I mean? Talk to God about it and all like that, you feel what I'm saying? Then I'm just like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, honestly, if I think about it right now, I think I declined every single one of those offers, you know what I mean? So, and with me doing that, it's like, it kind of like, it allowed me to breathe a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? As y'all been seeing, I've been way more consistent, you know what I mean, with my channel, just trying to figure everything out the way I want to do on this channel for real. That's why I'm really like, you know what I mean? And I know y'all probably like, dang, Tone Bone? And yes, I know this is a Motivational Monday video, but I do talk about my channel, you know what I mean? But I'm probably like, dang, Tone Bone, we seeing like these same type of flow. We want to see some exotic stuff now. I'm really just like getting everything together for real. But anyways, the less is more, you know what I mean? And I that's the reason why I got this message for y'all today, because like if I would have took on all that extra stuff that was going on, it would have been like overwhelming. I would have probably been drained within like the first week, you feel what I'm saying? And with me just taking only one opportunity, you know what I mean? Then now it's like I got everything lined up the way I need it to be. I still got space to do some more stuff, you know what I'm saying? I still got space to go to the gym, to read, you know what I mean? If I want to go outside and run some hills, I got time to do that. Like, it gave me enough room to not only be comfortable, because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to like put it as like, oh yeah, I'm only comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to do the uncomfortable, you know what I mean? But like, it just gave me like that open room to really like think, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to take up all your time too early to where you can't even think and try to even learn something new, you know what I mean? You don't want to become a slave to overworking yourself, you know what I mean? So I say less is more in that standpoint. And also it could be like having too much friends, you know what I mean? less is more, you know what I mean? You don't want to have 10 friends and only 2 of them be actual genuine good friends, you know what I mean? Somebody in that circle of 10 or 11, including yourself, might be one of them people might snake you or do something real slimy, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to even worry about that. And sometimes I wouldn't even say a friend, somebody that's around acting as a friend could be draining, you know what I mean? They might try to drain you from all your energy, you know what I'm saying? They might try to mimic what you do or whatever it is, or not even that. They could be doing their own thing, you know what I'm saying? Not even draining you from your energy. But if you like try to come around them on some like talking to them about some advice or even getting their opinion on something, and then they might just shoot you down every single time, basically trying to be the bigger person over your friendship, you know what I mean? Sometimes that stuff could be draining as well. So I say like less is more. That could tie into like friendship, relationships, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Saying no to distractions, you know what I mean? Like, say it's Saturday, right? And you feel me? You got the option to go to the party that's gonna start at 8 o'clock, you know what I mean? It's another party that's gonna start at 10:30, you know what I mean? And or you can go to the gym, you feel what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Your sneaky link might want to link up with you at 11 p.m., you know what I'm saying? Them are the distractions right there. Them 3 out of the 4 that I just named, you know what I'm saying? So like you could decide to, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do all of those. I'm gonna pull up to this party for 30 minutes. I'm gonna leave, then I'm gonna pull up to this party, and then for like another 30 minutes. Then after that, I'm gonna go pull up on the sneaky link, you know what I'm saying? Do that. And then before all that, you hit the gym. I mean, you can do that, bro, but think about it, you know what I'm saying? Once you get down from the gym, a good gym session, you're gonna feel that workout, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be pumped, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your energy flowing. Then you're gonna go to the party, you know what I'm saying? Dumb your energy down, because you're gonna probably be around, like, feel me? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm just gonna say, oh dang, I don't even know if I can say it because we're on YouTube, but you know, the drinks and then the smokes, you know what I'm saying? I think I can say that, you feel what I'm saying? But you don't want to dumb your energy down or your good high down because you just surround yourself by, I'm not even, you know, forget it, I'm saying, you surround yourself by lower level stuff by going to a party that had all that other stuff, and when you were just doing high level activities by going to the gym, you was probably even reading as well, you know what I mean? So I say, bro, sometimes you just gotta say no, bro. Doing all that extra stuff is really not necessary, you know what I mean? So less is more ties into that as well, you know what I mean? Let me see if I can think of another pinpoint before I really get into this message for real. And yes, I got bullet points, you feel what I'm saying? Another one, it ties in, like, for me, example, I'm a content creator, social media content creator, you know what I mean? But sometimes, and I feel like I speak for all those content creators, sometimes we may feel like, dang, yeah, we need a break. Too much social media can get draining, bro. Sometimes less is more. Like, I know y'all probably, if y'all really pay attention to what I be doing, I know y'all probably don't, because everybody got their own lives, you know what I mean? But look though, like if y'all ever notice, like, usually, I'm gonna speak for my Instagram. My Instagram, sometimes you'll catch me with days I got like 10 to 15 things on my story at one time for probably like 3-4 days in a row. And then like the next 1 or 2 days, I probably got one to 3 things on my story throughout the whole entire day, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might go like a few hours or maybe even a day or something without posting something on my story. Because sometimes you just need that mental break, you know what I mean? Like, too much social media, even as a content creator, being your full-time job, you know what I mean? Like, that stuff can get draining for you, you know what I mean? So it ain't never nothing wrong with stepping back a little bit. That don't mean you quitting or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Don't get in your head too much about it, because that was one thing that I always fought with, like, for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking like, dang, I'm a content creator, how I'm gonna like take a break or something, you know what I mean? Or not even like a break. When I say break, I mean like, you feel me? I'm posting all day, I'm posting clips. When I say too much social media, that might be like you posting all these clips, but then you still on social media scrolling. That's gonna be like, that's just too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, I might take a break from just doing all that unnecessary scrolling. Like, it have been times, y'all done probably seen me being so consistent, but throughout that consistency, like, I post some clips, delete all my social medias until I'm ready to post another clip, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just gotta be disciplined enough to not even open them apps. And if it helps you to be disciplined by deleting the app so you don't even think about pressing that mug, bro, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Because I ain't gonna lie, I know how it feel, bro, to be like, yeah, I'm about to just get off the media for a little second, you know what I'm saying? Turn off all your notifications. And then as soon as you close that mug out, you get off social media for probably like an hour or two. And then just out of natural instinct, you know what I'm saying, you swiping through your phone, just so happen to click the app, catch yourself 10 minutes into scrolling on the app, like, dang, I'm on social media again, and then you have to swipe out. So I feel you on that, you know what I'm saying, if you can relate to that though. But less is honestly more. I feel like, you know what I mean? Let me know if y'all agreeing with this, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all feel like, yeah, that's a true statement. I feel like less is honestly more, chat. Now, honestly, less distractions, you know what I'm saying, equals more focus. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes more is less, you know what I mean? Less distractions, more focus. Now, you see, I know we were just talking about social media, you know what I mean? That could be a distraction. You get off your social media for a minute, I guarantee you're gonna focus more. You know what I'm saying? You start worrying about what party is coming up, I guarantee you're gonna focus more. You feel me? You start worrying about how to do whatever is like trending on, like, oh, this new shoe came out, let me go buy the shoe because everybody else bought it. Once you start worrying about that, I guarantee you're gonna focus more. You know what I mean? You're not missing out on nothing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people got FOMO for missing out, you know what I mean? If you don't go to that party or that club on that night where all them people gonna be there, bro, you're not missing out on nothing. You know what I'm saying? All them people gonna be doing is, you know what I mean? I can say it, hopefully I can say it if I can't, smoking, drinking, you know what I mean? Like, you're not missing out on nothing, bro, when people doing that, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, that stuff get repetitive, bro. You're gonna start seeing like the same people. Like, if you was to attend the mugs, you're gonna notice that like the same people be in the same environment every single weekend, bro. I just seen the video on TikTok earlier, a little bit before I got on this video. You know what I mean? It was basically somebody was riding in the Lamb, right? And it was probably like a Saturday night or a Friday night, you know what I'm saying? Probably one of those turn nights. He was just riding past in his Lamb, and he was basically telling his audience, you know what I'm saying? He was just showing them like, yeah, this is y'all competition. This is y'all competition. And there was a whole line of people waiting outside the club, you know what I'm saying? He was like, this is y'all competition, bro. How can you lose? You know what I mean? Everybody, when I tell you, it was like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people waiting outside of a club, you know what I'm saying? Laughing, smoking, drinking, doing whatever. And he the only one in them riding past in the Lamborghini, just really breaking it down like, bruh, this is the competition. If you just lock in, if you just focus, cut out all the distractions, you know what I mean? Less distractions, more focus. I guarantee you're gonna get to where you wanna go. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm in that bullet point, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna land that plane right there, you know what I'm saying? Less distractions, more focus. Another thing I got for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know me, bro. I'm super duper 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 spiritual, you know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ, bro. But I'm also like aware of like energies and stuff like that, bro. I feel like if you cut out how we just talked about the distractions, but if you cut out the negativity, you know how high your energy gonna be, you know how much more energy you gonna have. Less negativity, more energy. You know what I'm saying? If you stop feeding into all the gossiping, you know what I'm saying? You not putting your energy towards that. So all that energy that's like getting drained from the other people, they doing all this gossiping. Look, they ain't do this, they ain't do that, they ain't do this, why they do this, why they do that, just talking about the next person. Bruh, I tell you, if you keep that energy, you know what I mean, and you put it towards like your goals or the new skill that you've been trying to learn, I guarantee you're gonna go way farther because you kept that energy inside instead of draining it. You're like, yeah, I don't like when they did that. I don't like when they did that. Yeah, they did all that. I guarantee you, if you just keep all that in, whether you want to say it or not, you know what I mean, and you put that towards something that you actually want to do, something that's actually meaningful, bro, you're gonna be able to be productive. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's, you know what I'm saying, you outside and, you know what I mean, you being peaceful, but somebody might come up to you on some negativity, you know what I mean? If you don't feed into that, I guarantee you, if you don't feed into that negativity, the next thing that you do, like that you're trying to be productive on, it's like your work is gonna be outstanding, is because like you're saving all that energy towards something that's actually beneficial for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if somebody be like, man, what you think about why they did that? If somebody come up to me like that, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Like, I'm not entertaining. I could be like, man, I don't like the way they did that. No, but I'm not doing that. I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, That's them, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, they just feel like doing that, you know what I mean? Just keep it short and simple. Like, you will not, if you come up to me gossiping, I'm not saying nothing. I don't care who you is, you know what I'm saying? If it's not positive, you know what I'm saying? If it's anything negative, I don't care if it's the slightest bit of negativity, I'm not entertaining. I don't care if it's 1% negative, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, I don't really know. It's either I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna just shake my head and not say nothing. Be like, I don't know, bro. You gotta like really protect your energy. You gotta really be aware, y'all. I'm trying to like tell you all, you feel what I'm saying? Like, less negativity, more energy, you know what I'm saying? Less distractions, more focus, you know what I'm saying? I want all of you all to be at peace, I'm not gonna lie. And another thing, cause I know, you feel me, we all fall victim to it. We all on the grind right now, you know what I mean? But the less you chase, the more gratitude you're gonna have, you know what I'm saying? The less you chase the dollar, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, the material, the house you want, the car you want, you know what I mean? The fame you might want, you know what I'm saying? The less you chase that, the more grateful you're gonna be for the things that you have right now. Like, dang, you was able to go to the store and get you some groceries. You was able to go to the store and get you some fast food, or whatever it's called to get some fast food, the restaurant place, you know what I'm saying? You was able to, you feel me? You needed an outfit for the meeting that you had to go to. You had to get professional real quick. You was able to go to the mall, you know what I'm saying, and go get you a suit. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be grateful for the stuff that you got right now, instead of only worry about and chasing, being distracted by the things that you chasing. You done forgot all the blessings that God done gave you at this point right here. You know what I mean? Like, I know, you feel me? Oops, I know I just hit the mic. My fault if y'all heard that. You know what I'm saying? But I know, like, in my mind, you feel me? Yeah, I want either a nice old condo or a nice size crib. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna tell you exactly what type of crib I want, because I'm pretty sure I already said it. I could be too busy, like, and I know I'm gonna get that, you know what I'm saying? It be on my mind. But I make sure, like, to stay grounded, you know what I'm saying? Like, have gratitude with, like, I'm grateful for where I am right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful. Like, I look around, like, even when for the past, like, month, you know what I'm saying? And I know we're going into a new month, but for the past month, every time I walk into the crib, I just be saying to myself, like, I'm so grateful, you know what I'm saying? I just be grateful for everything I got right now, because, you know what I mean? One thing that I like to do, you know what I'm saying? Any chance that I get, feel me? I like to, like, give to the homeless. That's one thing I always wanted to do, just, like, take care of the homeless, all the people in need, you know what I'm saying? Like, just looking out for them. And when I ride past them or wherever I'm out in public and I just see, like, people that don't really got it all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it just humble you, you know what I'm saying? Like, be grateful for what you got, though, because somebody out there got it way harder than you and they not complaining, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, not even crazy, but I seen somebody that was out in the street, you know what I'm saying? They had the biggest smile on their face. Like, so I feel like, bro, if they out there like that, you know what I'm saying, they probably outside when it's raining, snowing, cold, you know what I'm saying, probably haven't took a shower in days, brushed teeth in days, gotta use the bathroom outside, bro. And if they still out there smiling, bro, and they going through all that, bro, it shouldn't be no reason that we frowning or complaining because we ain't where we want to be at in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, we mad because we ain't got an M yet, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get the M. You feel me? We're gonna get the M, but we can't be mad at it right now, bro, because if they out there smiling and they ain't got, not even the bathroom, but like they don't have the crib, the car, any of that, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we gotta be grateful, bro, for real. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. So, like, be humble, you know what I'm saying? Have a humble heart, you know what I'm saying? Be grateful for everything that you got, you know what I'm saying? Stay grounded, you know what I'm saying? Gratitude, you know what I'm saying? That's the word that I'm really trying to put into sentence, bro. But feel me, no cap though, bro. Like, stay grounded, you know what I mean? Because it could always be a worse situation that you in, bro. So less negativity, you know what I'm saying? More energy, less distractions, you know what I'm saying? More focus, you know what I mean? And then what was the one that I just said? You feel me? I'm gonna just say less material, you feel me? More gratitude, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh, that's what I said. Less chasing, more gratitude, you know what I mean? Focus up. Now y'all know I can't do a Motivational Monday video without giving y'all a Bible verse. So, and it's right here, I'm reading it off, you know what I'm saying? The spiritual tap-in that I got for y'all, the spiritual tie-in, I should say, feel me, is in Proverbs, you know what I'm saying? Proverbs chapter 15, verse 16, and it says, better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith, you know what I'm saying? And that means, you know what I'm saying, it explains how God values quality over quantity, peace over possession, you know what I'm saying? So, that basically is just saying right there, like, quality over quantity, right? Like you can have $1 million, but every single dollar in that $1 million might not be clean. Quality over quantity, bro. Like if you gotta do something that you know not right and you trying to live right by God to get that dollar, bro, what you think God looking at you like? You know what I'm saying? What you think God's saying, bro? You trying to get that M, but all them dollars ain't clean, bro. God like that quality over quantity, you know what I'm saying? So that ties back into the Proverbs chapter 15, verse 16. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith. You feel what I'm saying? I almost fumbled on my words, you feel me? But I said it. And I'm gonna read this. So this is an optional right here, you know what I'm saying? It's Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, you know what I'm saying? But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it says right there, bro. Seek God first. And all that stuff that you want, you know what I'm saying, gonna be added unto you. You know, you gotta seek God, you gotta seek God's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live right by God, you know what I'm saying? Apply his word to your life, you feel me? Value the 10 commandments, you know what I mean? You gotta live right by God. Seek first the kingdom of God. And all these things shall be added unto you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna remember that verse by heart so I can say that more smooth. In conclusion though, y'all, don't underestimate the power of less, you know what I'm saying? Cutting back on things is gonna give you more clarity, focus, and purpose, you feel what I'm saying? So remember, less is always, I'm not even gonna say always, less is sometimes, a lot of times, more. So for this week, I want y'all to like think to yourself, you know what I'm saying? But drop it in the comment section. Like reflect on your life right now and think about something that might be too much. Like what's extra in y'all life right now that y'all can like get rid of, you know what I'm saying? In order to focus more on y'all goals, to give yourself more clarity, you know what I'm saying? To be able to really see what's going on. Bring y'all more peace, you know what I'm saying? Bring y'all more energy, bring y'all more focus. Let me know right now. What do y'all feel like in y'all life right now that is too much that y'all can get rid of? You know what I'm saying? Drop it in the comments right now, y'all. What is less for y'all this week? You know what I'm saying? What is that one thing that y'all need to get rid of in order to focus more? You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, that's y'all Motivational Monday for this week. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay focused, stay blessed, you know what I'm saying? Keep God in your life, you know what I mean? I'm gonna see y'all in another video.
I stayed down, waited on my turn, ran it up at the right time. Came out a dark spot, had to work hard, now look how the light shine.